Hey crafty people, welcome back to my channel, and in case you're new here, I'm Sarah, also known as Craft Nerd because I'm a nerd who loves to craft. I do paper crafting, card making, junk journaling, and mixed media art. Let's get crafting! Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to work on decorating the butterfly journal. And I want to start by putting some lace on some of our page edges because I've bought this off of Amazon and it's far more intense, like bright colored than I thought it would be. So I kind of want to use it on this journal where I think it'll work really well. So let's start with some red and find some pages we want to add some lace to. Because I figure I should do this now before I start adding pockets and things. This way, if I want to add something on a page, you know, that has adding lace later might become an issue. I don't know that I want to do it on that one. Maybe we'll do it on this side of this page, kind of like that. All right, let's grab our scissors. And am I on screen? I am just barely on screen. And what I may do is just stick them in and do the gluing off camera, just because since it's lace, I'm gonna need to let it dry before I turn pages. So let's maybe do that. Stick with the same lace throughout, so cutting it off so that I have a little excess just to be on the safe side. So we've got lace for all of our pages. Now let's also do, I've got some of these large page tabs that we made in a video. Let's put these guys on. Actually kind of like it there, and we can always do some more decorating over here. And I think I'm gonna glue it on so that it can be a tuck spot. So I'm just gonna put some glue kind of on the bottom areas. So this way we can stick something in. Kind of like that, although this is not the right color. That'll actually fit in there. It's a little thick. All right, we'll figure something out. I'm just going to glue this one straight on. And I have a playlist that has all the videos of me making all the various bits and bobs we're going to be using. Dang nabbit. None of these pages are speaking to me for full page tabs that I made. All right, well, we'll save those for something else. Then I've got a purple one. And I'm realizing they're supposed to be page tabs, so they should be sticking out, and I glued the other one all the way on. So maybe we'll do this one like that. Maybe if I look at the green going like that, I'll find a page that I want to add it to. I think doing it like that actually works for this one. All right, we'll go with that. Actually, let's go with that guy. Mostly because if it's sticking out, this won't be sticking out, but this will, and it's not as sturdy as I would like for something sticking out of a journal. Definitely gonna want to do some decorating on that. I kind of divvied up all the stuff I've made for these journals by color. So let's start with our red signature. And pull out the stuff in the red and pink section and divide up again. So that's pink. Find homes for these guys in our red section. And so these guys, I did not do this on video, but when I die cut out, like I did alcohol ink backgrounds and die cut out butterflies, I then realized that the pieces that were left over were really kind of cool looking. So I just backed them with some book page and some cardstock. And I figured we could use at least one of these as like a full page pocket. So let's find a home for one of these. Kind of like that there. Let's go ahead and add it. And I think we're going to do this as a side pocket. And over here I've got some of the clusters I made, although this one I'm thinking it's kind of thick because it's got a button on it. Let's see, do I have another red one in here? Nope. I have a feeling this red signature is going to be that I started with the toughest of the bunch. What I may do, I'm kind of wondering, I might do that as a paper clip, although kind of flimsy. I'm not sure I want to do that. All right, let's hold that for decorating on something. Could do is put this on the front page because there's plenty of room and it won't be that big of a problem here. Let's go ahead and do that. There. That's gonna go there as a pocket. Got another big page pocket. Let's put that in the second half of the signature. Do that there. No. Let's go. Yeah, let's go there. That's good. Got this pocket, and I'm wondering if we have something that'll fit. That's a little small. How about her? Does she fit in here? don't love, like if it was a little bit shorter, it'd be perfect. That one's gonna be too short. I feel like Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Yeah, now we're gonna need to make something to go in this pocket. Ugh. Let's see. That looks good there. And that's the end of the pockets I have. I need to pull out my bin of pre-made stuff or partially pre-made stuff, because yeah, we're gonna need to make stuff for this journal. Oh, and I need something to go on these pages. That, I think a large journaling card will cover up the mess, and then we'll just do some decorating on that. That'll be that one. But I'm gonna need something big here. Probably should have used, I've got more of those. Let's do need something to go into that pocket. I've got all of these guys and nowhere to put them. I've got these two. All right, we're gonna set these aside for the time being, because yeah, we're definitely gonna need more pockets for this section or this signature. Let's look at our pink. I actually got, I'm thinking, although not for the very first page, let's find a page we can use this as a flip out. I think I like that there, and it flips out and you've got that lovely page. And we can glue it on this side and have it be a tuck spot. Just gonna do a line of glue down the edge of the page. And we can stick something like that in there. This pocket needs something to go in it. Let's see what we've got. Got this pocket. Kind of wondering if I'm gonna have the same problem I had with the other one of nothing fitting in. That one I actually kind of think works in there. It does need some fibers though, but we can do that later. Don't know if I want it across from this page because that's kind of bulky. Let's stick her in that pocket. Okay, that fits great. Oh, so many pockets to fill and not enough things in the right size. Actually, I think this might work in that pocket. It's just gonna need some tweaking, I think. Do that for there for now. That needs something. Stick you there. Like her, we just need to add her to something bigger so that it fits in that pocket. Put an envelope inside an envelope. I kind of like that idea. Let's see, do we have anything that will fit inside this envelope inside the envelope? Oh, she's too big. Just debating whether I want to maybe add that on. I kind of like that idea. All right, you're gonna do that. You're gonna put glue along here. Definitely are going to need some more pockets again. I have a lot of orange stuff. Though I think she's going to go in there, but she needs backing. Like she'll slide in smoother if I put her on something to get her a little firmer. I'm wondering, oh, those are not going to fit how I had planned. Darn. Well, I could. Right, I literally have one pocket, and it's a pocket with a belly band, so let's find a place for this guy. No, I don't like her opposite that one. There. That journaling card is gonna go there. Yeah, I was thinking this could go on a page like this as like a pocket and then have hidden journaling space, but it's too wide. So either I have to put it on a page like that, which is gonna kind of bug me, or we stick it in a pocket. Where's this one? I could stick it in that pocket. That actually kind of works. And we can do this guy with some backing in that pocket. And on the flip side of that, this guy. And then we just need more pockets and probably some more decorations because it's too tall. Oh, that one will fit there. All right, we'll put that one in there. I may change out the fluff on that because I went yellow, but these are kind of orange, so you're definitely gonna need more pockets. Needs a pocket for him in there. All right. Okay, so I went ahead and glued all of the lace on, and I have to do some trimming. And we were working on, oh, I left that in, the orange. So we're done with the orange for now. Let's move on to our yellow and green, and I've got a pretty good stack of yellow and green stuff, so hopefully we'll have enough pockets. In fact, I've got 2 belly bands, and this one somehow the green transferred, and here we've got some green oozing. I don't know what the heck happened with this, but we're still going to use them. These were belly bands I made. So let's find a page for the yellow one and a page for the green one. I'm not loving that. Hold on, let's see what happens with a little bit of hand sanitizer, if I can. At least can lift some of that up, and so it's a little less of a blotch right in the center of the belly band. That is much better. I mean, it's still there. You can still kind of see it, but it's not quite as pronounced. And I think I want to do that there. Let's just double check, make sure there isn't. I mean, I could do it on this page. That's also an option. And then I've got a green one. So I'll have to find a good page for the green one. Maybe we'll move this guy to back here so that we have one in the first half of the signature and one in the back half of the signature. And I'm just going to put some glue on the top and the bottom. So this will be a belly band. I feel like I should put a piece of tape over that, just so it doesn't have things catch on it and or it damage anything. And I'm noticing I've got a green and a yellow. So let's put the yellow in, or put the green in the second half of the signature since we've got the yellow belly band. Meh. Since I've got a window, I kind of like having something that looks good in the window go in that pocket. That one's pretty good. Kind of like that there. All right. Let's see, will this one work? This pocket? Let's see. That one does work, although I'm definitely going to want to add a tab on it to make it easier to pull out. So we'll leave it sticking up. Like that. This is a library card pocket, and this is a library card I put a napkin on, which I'm pretty sure I have a video in the playlist for how I did for doing these. Pretty sure. This one I made using junk mail envelopes, and I'm sure I have a video, although what I did was I went through, I've got a tub of things from past videos that I made that weren't fully like decorated. So like half done stuff, and pulled some pockets and things out to use in this journal since I don't have a ton of pockets. So mostly it was pockets and like envelopes that I pulled out. If I've got a green layered butterfly that I like to go on to decorate that page, or that, I like that, but I feel it needs a label too. Let's find a label. And while we're here, before I forget where to go, we're gonna stick this cutie in the belly band. Kind of hinting, you can kind of see her. Let's see, so it needs a label to go across there. I don't remember who that sits by. I used to know, but it's been a while since I've used these guys. That works. Let's do that. I'm just gonna ink the edges to hide any white that's showing, and I really should make sure I stay on camera. I'm not quite tucked in all the way at the desk, so I have a tendency to craft closer to my body, which means it tends to take me off screen. You just barely see that, I think. This guy's a big honkin' chunky monkey. There. I feel like I want to have a think about what I want to do for the center spread, because the center spreads are in need of some love, I think, but I'm not sure what I want to do there yet. We've got these little guys, like skinnier guys, and I've got, these are book page pockets. So I've done a video on these before. I'll try and link it, but basically you fold it in half again, and then you fold over these guys to create, so that you can see that you've got different pockets. So let's do that, and let's go ahead and ink edges, and we'll do green. I'll just grab some mowed lawn. Move this down so that we don't have to worry about things catching on it, and they go in and out of the pocket. You have a couple options for this top flap. You can just glue along here and tuck something underneath, or just glue it straight down. I think for this one, I'm gonna glue it straight down, and then we'll do some decorating, probably. I'm thinking what I wanna do for the rest of this video is get stuff in for the last two signatures, and then in the next video, we'll come back in and finish decorating stuff and make some more stuff for the signatures that need more. And this you can also glue down, and since I have it like that, I'm just gonna glue down these sides so that the back is a pocket as well. Did I not glue that? I did not glue that one. That side closed. Whoops. Got some stuff sticking up on this tag. All the floofies, and then we just need to do some decorating down here. The thing I wanted to put in here that I found in my pre-made stuff stash, and that's this guy, which opens up and has a little pocket and space for journaling. Now I can glue it on as a pocket. Let's gonna go on like this. I want this part to be open, so I'm gonna put my fingers there so I know not to glue where my fingers are. I've got one more thing I want to do. This is a sack that I used distress mica spray stains and a stencil on, and I kind of want to find it a home in the journal. That's an option. And that's the stencil that I used. Let's take this out so we don't mess it up. And this is a glassine bag, and it got coffee dyed and then stenciled with distress sprays during the coffee dyeing process. Like, I dunked it in coffee, set it down, put the stencil on, did some spritzing. All right, this one I think is pretty well stuffed. Like, I don't know that I'm gonna add much more other than doing something on the center spread. Say that and I'm looking over there and I'm seeing this and I'm like, that's kind of cool to go on there just as a decoration. Moving on to the blue signature. Let's grab the stuff for that. All right, so on to blue. Pulled out. All right, I've got a blue belly band too. That's option one. These guys, I've also got that, I think, is a journaling card. Journaling cards. But I have these full page pockets that I did. Got this one. Also got a coffee and dyed the envelope, which, let's find a place for this. I think I want the flip out. Possibly. I may not be able to find a place for it. Could do it here. Because here does not work because I have that paper. It's the same stencil on there. That's got lace over it. I could do it like this, but that'll cover up the butterfly, like, in a way I don't particularly like. All right, so if we're gonna do it, it needs to go here. I'm gonna glue it on as a tuck spot, and then it flips out. She fits in there perfectly, so we need to find her a spot. She's gonna need a little tab at the top just to make it easier to pull it out of the pocket. Let's see, is this guy as tall as that guy? No, that one's a little shorter. Okay, so this one will go in here. And this one will go in our belly band. Let's see, other than maybe putting something on here, and that's got 2, and you can glue that on for a 3rd pocket. I think this signature's pretty well done. May toss on a butterfly here or there. Actually, let's see what we got. I think I kind of want to put that guy there. Right. Moving on to purple. All right, I think I'm gonna take the purple signature out and work on it like that because I think that'll be a little bit easier than working on it in the journal. And that's the beauty of this. I can take the signature out, no problem. God, look at that rainbow of lace sticking out. Oh, I love it. Love it. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, I have a tab, which I need to find a page for, which I did one already, but I really like this one and really want to use it. Definitely think I'm gonna want to do some decorating on the back of that. All right, let's find you a spot. This is a belly band. Let's find you a home in this side. Got another one of those library card pockets I made using napkins. Kind of like that. Let's go with it. And what I will probably do is pull out some paper and cover this so that you don't see that, but we still have a pocket there. Hold off on doing that for now. Definitely needs to be backed so that it's just a little sturdier so it goes in and out easier. So this is a pocket I did in a video, and this guy, and I'm wondering if I like that on here, and no, I don't. Not with that. Okay. All right. I think we're gonna stop here for today's video. Let me bring the journal back over. Stick this signature back in. We are going to come back and finish up the front two signatures, or three that are needing some pockets, in the next video, and make some stuff to fill some pockets, and probably add some embellishment to the back of our page tabs. So yeah, that's what we're going to do next. But that's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, please do all the things that lets YouTube know you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave me a comment down below. Thanks for joining me, and happy crafting.